Alright, so it's now 2 p.m. Sorry about that. It's now 2 p.m. and my match with Dmitry has begun. Okay. So, I'm black again. I'm the lowest ranked person in my division. Like, we're all 1-done, but I guess everybody else is 1-done more recently than me. So I get black in pretty much every CGA League game this month. So I'm black again, which is good because I greatly prefer being black. Okay. So 3-5. He'll probably grab d4. Sorry about all the noisy distractions. Okay. Everything seems to be up and running. He'll probably grab d4 or something, and then I'll grab r10. Oh, okay, he's going for the 3-5 approach himself. Okay, that's fine. I mean, the direction that enclosure works in is d3, and I'm okay with d3 because I've got, because of the r4 stone being here, I've got p4 perfectly lined up. Or, just a k3 being pushed in this direction, because if it pushes in that direction, then I'll grab p4. So, this does not affect my plans in any way, basically. He's spending an awfully long time thinking about it. I mean, his main options are to do something on the lower edge, to grab O17, or, as I discovered in my first match today, to go on the left side corner. I mean, on the left side center. I'm not sure how that interacts with c5. Like, normally c5 emphasizes the left side, so perhaps the c10 is even more appropriate here. Okay, no, he's just going to go for that. That's cool. See, this is a pretty typical move. It's kind of nice because it's not very sente. Like, I can ignore this and grab one of the really nice big points on the bottom. So, which point do I want to grab? Do I want to grab something like this, or something like this? I feel like it's mostly a matter of taste. I don't think there's a right or wrong answer here. I could grab d3, see how he reacts, whether he favors the top side or the right side, bottom right, or the top left. And based on that, I can decide which one to approach. So yeah, let's do that. Let's just jump in right at d3. If he plays f4, that's the taisha, which I'm used to playing. I have a feeling he won't, because if he knew the taisha, he would have done c16 instead. Le Farceur. Who's this guy? I don't know who he is, but that is an awesome display picture. Thank you, Cindy. It's gotten to the point where I just assume that Landfire is Cindy. I don't even know if Peter watches. This guy's slower than me. Okay, so instead of f4, he played e4, which is a much simpler variation, basically. I'm going to push on the third line a couple times and then jump out. So that would make a move like e15 really, really big. Yep, so let's do that. So I'm going to try to end this on Sente, push it a couple times, end on Sente, grab e15. And then his wall here is going to be worth a lot less than if he grabs e15. Is it safe to jump out right away? Yeah, I think so. It also helps that the ladder here, if I push a d4 and cut at e5, the ladder ends on key 16, which is black. So overall, pretty happy that I'd made the decision to probe at d3 first. Okay. I'm going to push a g4 now for sure. Oh. Apparently not. Okay, is this something I need to worry about? Here, Atari, capture, d2. If I go out enough, I'm the one winning that race, aren't I? Am I actually losing that race? Do I even care? Okay, hold on. I could have just made a silly mistake here. No, I'm pretty sure I'm okay here. Oh, okay. That's his plan. Okay. What? He's not aiming for d2. I think he's aiming for like c3. I'm happy with this, unless there's a trick here that I'm not. Yeah, he is going for c3, not going for d2 at all. Which is fine, because I'm pretty sure that after d2, he doesn't really want to grab e15 right away. There's too many weaknesses for him right now. Okay, so he's going to play like an h4 or a d4, and then e15. Now, what if he tanukis and plays e15? How do I punish that? Like, d4 is a pretty significant cut right now. d4, cut at e5. He can't even do the net because of shortage of liberties on these 4 stones. So yeah, he's pretty much not going to take e15. Oh, okay, Peter is watching. Hi, Peter. Study hard, man. Okay, so he is going to take Nuki. Nice, you can tell. Yeah, I did, just now. So he didn't even... He did Tanuki, which I don't think was right. And he Tanuki to something other than e15, which I also don't think was right. Right. So I guess it is a big difference. I thought it wasn't like a huge hairy thing before, but okay. So E15 or D4. D4 is pretty huge. Yeah, I really can't let him get E15. E15 is too big. I could even maybe get away with E14. No. No, E16 becomes a problem. Yeah, E15. Huge point on both of our frameworks. I've still got like P4 to look forward to. I've still got D4 to look forward to. I've still got D13 to look forward to. P17. There's so many good points for black right now to expand. So I am in no way unhappy with this. I really want to grab D4 soon. Okay, so he grabs D13, which is the point I wanted. It's alright. You earned it. Let's just grab D4 right away. Now, I think F6 means it doesn't work right away. No, actually I think it does work right away. And so at D14, E13, leaning attack, giving him a lot of left side territory, but at the same time being a huge framework. If I can get those three in Incente and then still grab K16, I'm already comfortably ahead, I think. Why doesn't this mute? Wow. Even slower than I am. The game this morning, the guy had like more than double my time at all times, I think. But yeah, now I've used up 5 minutes and he's used up 10 minutes almost. So. Oh, there we go. Okay, so he's looking at G6 to escape, which is fine with me because if I push out on this line here and then grab like a C7, it's a pretty decent result. The whole idea is just to ruin the left side for him. Okay, if I grab this now, there's a lot of nice options. Okay, he's gonna go D8 for sure. Okay. Now, there's a cute thing here at G5 where I let him capture it, put him into really bad shape, and then push out with G7. So that's always an attractive option. Okay, if I go here, Hane, crosscut, Atari, out, out. That's not good. I could just do this and then grab the P4 anyway. Yeah, I'll just go with this. I'll go H4, H5, Atari, capture, Atari, connect. Here, he'll go probably H7, then I'll Atari again, connect, and then just spread out here. He'll be a giant blob. He'll have basically a dumpling of stones. Yeah, let's go for that. It's never bad to destroy your opponent's shape, even if you don't capture him outright. Almost certainly H5 here. He might do G5. He might do F6. But they all amount to roughly the same thing. Okay, F6. Same thing. Could do Atari here. Yeah, the key here is he can't do F7. Actually he can. I don't have liberties. Okay, maybe this was a mistake. I misread F7. If I had an extra liberty, then there would be a cool combo here where he goes F7, F8, cut, Atari, connect here, and then it's Atari next turn, but I don't have enough liberties. This one here is not enough. But he didn't do that anyway. So, let's see. Atari, connect here, capture, up. H6. I could lean in one more time here. Does H6 do anything? Okay, if he targets from below, I go up here. He pretty much has to connect to J5. Then Atari kill, Atari, yeah, doesn't accomplish very much. Okay, I'm just gonna go up here, tempting him to do D9, and then grab P4. Yeah, there we go, D9. Yeah, just go P4 right away. This group of his is obviously still really weak. Still going to take advantage of it, just not now. H7 is a nice shape point, I think. Sweet Maple, who's that? Oh, cool. It's somebody who watches my stream. Hello, Sweet Maple. Sweet Maple is actually the name of a breakfast place here in San Francisco that I go to sometimes. So, tasty. $1 million bacon, that's right. They were on the Food Network with their bacon, which they call $1 million bacon. It's not $1 million, it's only $6.75. Just still a lot for bacon. Oh, and Voidray. Hey man. You were watching the Warcraft stream a few days ago. He's spending a lot of time thinking about P4. I don't see what there's to think about. I mean, you definitely don't want a pincer. That would be a terrible idea. You definitely don't want to do P3 because after O3, Q3, O4, I've got 1, 2, 3, 4. This is a pretty nice, solid chunk of territory. So really his only option is something like R7. No, that's not true. That's not true at all. Q4 is a possibility. Q6 is a possibility. Tanuki's a possibility. Tanuki's probably his best possibility, to be honest. I've still got a lot of possibilities around C4. I've still got the D14, E13 leaning attack. Okay, so he does Tanuki, at long last. It's probably the right choice. He's very weak with that group. So, yeah, there's a lot of strategic choices right now. Okay, one thing I don't want to happen is for him to play the H8 attachment here and force me to go up. So first thing I'm going to do is just H7 forcing move. That's just like a free move. And that gives this group some flexibility. I can now jump out to F10, I can jump out to J9. Those are all legit ways to handle this now. Okay. So now I might want to do the leaning thing here. This. And then do something like this and start looking at a really large moy on the top. I think I like that, so let's just do that first. Okay, so he's going for the double Hane. Yeah, he's probably got the right to do it. He's got these two cutting points, obviously, especially d12 to fix. So I will end with Sente somehow here to sort of rescue these stones. And then back to the strategic decisions, right? Like, this is going to be it's not going to be like last game, one giant fight all about the tactics. This one's going to be, do I grab R3, do I grab M17, like, I've given him a very large left side, so it's going to be all about how do I maximize my local advantages to outweigh that. So it's going to be a very interesting game. If he triple Hun, what if he goes F11? Okay, never mind. Okay, so obviously the move that I really want to make now is F11. Is there any reason I shouldn't? What do I do after G13? Well, G13 is going to be an uphill battle for him. Yeah, I'm just not going to worry about it. Just grab F11. It's a huge looking move, right? Okay, G13. You asked for it, buddy. So he's got this weak group with potential large territory on one end and a weak group on the other end. So no matter which way I attack him, I'm going to have some fun. I feel like the first move should be around here. Okay, if I do H11 and he does J11, can I crosscut? Maybe I can, but I don't want to risk it. Can I do this? 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2. One sec. Boom, 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 boom. Maybe I just need to do this little thing. Actually, I think I see something here. H10, G11, here, 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 here. Now, what I want to do after that point is do G12, Atari, connect, cut. But I don't have enough liberties to do that. So the question is, how do I get one extra liberty out of that situation? I think the answer is E10 Atari, F9, E11. Because then I have 3 liberties. He'll obviously go up to here to save that one. And then I can grab this. The question is then, can he go down here? Yeah, he can. Okay, so how about this then? I go here. Yeah, watch this. I go h6, he goes h5, Atari, capture, go here, threatening... No, oh god, I'm 1 liberty short for that. That would have been so cool. Let's see if I can still make that work somehow. No. Okay. Alright, it doesn't matter, like... This would have just given me like an immediate knockout if it worked. If it doesn't work, I'm still in an advantageous fight. It's not an immediate knockout. If I had to wait to just get 1 liberty off this guy. Do I need to just play g10? It's not bad, I just feel like he's so weak, I should be able to be more severe here. My time is almost the same as his now. What about the other direction? Can I threaten something like this to allow me to do? No, it's not that huge. Alright. I'll just play it cool. Play it calm. Okay. I feel he's playing a little too loose. It's a move I wanted to play anyway, k8. I was just reading out h9, making sure there's no double cut there, but there isn't. j7, j8, H9, not a problem. Just got to respond like G7, for instance. By the way, Sweet Maple, thanks a lot for the free advertisement in your profile. I really appreciate that. Helping get the word out. That's awesome. Sometimes I'll get these bursts of like follow activity on Twitch and YouTube, and like 5 people will follow me all at once in like 1 minute, and I'll wonder why that happened. It's probably thanks to things like that. So thank you. Okay, that's weird. I go here, he goes K7, I capture. He goes K9, I go here, threaten to cut at K6. So not quite sure what the aim is here. Okay, obviously I'm going to do J9. The question is, do I do an L7 first? Yeah, I think an L7 here can only help. Okay, so he's clearly trying to turn into a ko, which is fine. And I'm just generating a ko threat this way. So after he captures this ko, I'm going to go H9, threatening J11. And then, so he's going to have to respond to that in gote, hopefully, and then I can grab K. I can take the ko again. So like that. Precisely. Although now, he might be able to just connect here and not even care, which is when this move comes in handy. So that's why L7 was pretty crucial. So now the only question is, do I need to win this ko? Can I live in here anyway? It's pretty tricky. I shouldn't have let myself get into the situation in the first place. This is kind of bad that it's even come to this. I think J12 is a cute trick here to create a cutting point there. My goal is to get like H11 and F12 and perhaps H10. If I can get all those, and that's one eye, then I can make my second eye with E10. So that's the reasoning behind a weird looking move like J12. I'm close to running out of power. 1 second. Power? Oh boy, he did J11. There we go. I got power now. J11. Okay. Okay, so I got a lot of follow-ups. I think they all begin with M7. So M7, aiming to cut these off if I win the ko. Then when he tries to attack the K10 stone, basically if I go this way, I'm attacking these. If I go that way, I'm attacking these. But does that work? What if he just does L11? Boom, boom, boom. Oh, I might just be dead. Well, at the very least I should give it a shot. There's always turning around and attacking this group there. It's always a possibility. In which case I shouldn't waste any more co-threats up here. Because I'm going to need them all. Okay, L11, just like I predicted. Okay, so now let's get rid of his eye. His potential eye. The key thing here, I'm using the shortage of liberties to create a potential double eye at F9. That's the key trick right now. So he's going to have to prevent that by playing like E9. So then this is Atari, connect, and now he's down to 1, 2, 3, 4 liberties, which is something I have an actual shot of killing with M6. So that's my high-level plan. Of course, this is all still contingent on the ko. And K8 still has to pull through. But if he wastes his time doing something to protect this group, like an M6 for instance, well, then I'll grab F9 and be happy. To my advantage, I do feel like I have more ko threats than him. Thanks to this whole situation here. Okay, so he is going to play F9. So now this is Atari. And now it should be a matter of trying to kill as quickly as possible. And eventually it'll come down to the ko, of course. Can I do L5 right away? M5, K4, capture. Atari, connect. Should do something more direct. I think I have to do this first.
Is Mac there?
Yeah, Mac's watching.
Where is he? Oh, you can't see him?
No.
Oh, he's telling me to stand on the bed.
Okay. I'm not too worried about this cut because I'm 8 Ascente, thanks to L10. I think this is going to come down to a ko. And I think I'll win that ko, but I'll have to give up something else. I'm not sure if I'm going to come out ahead or not. How's the frame rate, by the way, guys? Am I dropping a lot of frames, or is it pretty smooth? Okay, I think it's time for this. So here he can't go K5, he has to go K4. So then J4 is Atari. Okay, so now K3, if he responds with O2, then I kill him. So yeah, it's definitely going to come down to the ko. This is going to be a huge ko. Most likely scenario, this lives, and I get out of the ko by playing like L10 or something. Or not L10, sorry, K11. I don't know why he doesn't just start the co, like... Okay, cool. Co time. So we've got a bunch of co-thread opportunities. Question is, what order do I take them in? And should I take K12 or K11? They both do the same sort of idea. They're Mii, obviously, but does one of them give the better order than the other? Yeah, I feel like this is better. So a likely scenario is that he takes the ko, lets me connect here. And then I'll win this. No, not yet. Oh, okay, so that's why he did that little trick before. Oh, 1 second. I'll knock the power cable out. We have a really ancient, crappy Chinese charger. Which, as you can see, doesn't even charge. I've been at 22% for the last half hour. But at least I'm not shrinking. Okay, so I have to do this, because otherwise he'll connect out with P2. I think. P2, well, or even just Q2. Yeah. Not worth the risk. So he'll take the ko. Luckily, I've still got H13 as a threat. Right? So H13 is just as good a threat now as it was before. Hey, Phil. This guy improves really, really fast. Check out his rank graph. Ooh.
Did you say Phil?
Yeah, Phil's watching.
Can you tell him to post it on the Facebook wall? Of course, that's going to increase our view count.
Sam, I mean Phil, Sam wants you to post the video on the Facebook wall. I'm sorry.
It says you do it.
Well, it's one way. I'm talking to him, I don't see him. Okay, K8. So he's still got threats, right? Like Q3 is still a threat. For the same reason that O2 was. Is that a threat? Yeah, that's a threat. But do I need to respond to it that way? There could be something really complicated here where I take O1 instead of responding that way, because that way, even if he then continues on with like N7, I've got a Liberty lead. He'll be at... No, I'll be at 2. Yeah, I gotta respond to it. So, okay, how do I respond to it to minimize the future number of threats? Problem is, he can get a lot of threats out of this. If I go here... Yeah, he's got a lot of future threats out of it. That's a problem. This could be bad. This could be really bad. I'm starting to get into the really iffy threats where even if I get him, I still have to pull a lot of tactics out to make it work. Meanwhile, he's still got simple threats like this. So this is not good at all. Not good at all. Now I've got threats that like lower my own liberty count. Like this. I mean, that's a threat. If I get C6, I'm fine. But it's not really a threat you want to be using. At this point, he might not even need to win this cup. He might be able to just do E9. Then if he does E9 and I connect, he does G9, connect. Yeah, I'm dead if he just does E9. At this point I need to get lucky to stay alive. There's no legit way. He's probably figuring that out right now. He's gonna play E9 next. E9 and I'll resign. If not, he'll play 07 for sure. Or M8, same idea. In which case, it'll be my turn to find co-threats again. I thought I was ahead on co-threats, but that was before the whole O2 exchange. The O2 thing created like 4 co-threats for him. Yep, E9, just as I thought. Okay. So there's still a slight... I guess there's a slight chance if I do this, and then grab M9, even if I lose all these, and he gets all of that, with the resulting area here, I guess I could try something like this. This is not going to actually work, but I might be able to trick him. Alright, let's try to trick him. If he doesn't fall for it and just takes the code, then there's no hope.
Well, Scoble posted the video.
Which one?
The one in which you and Tarek are there.
Oh, finally! That's one I've been saying. He's been saying he'll post it for 2 or 3 weeks. Sorry, work stuff.
Not for a while.
No, it hasn't. Where was it?
I don't know, it comes in recommended videos on the social media.
Oh crap, he didn't fall for it. Alright, so this is my last chance. I have to somehow freak enough liberties out of this. This isn't gonna work. I'm gonna resign in like 5 moves, probably. I'm just grasping at straws here. There's nothing actually here. I'm hoping it'll go C8, B9, connect, B12. No, he doesn't fall for it. This guy's good. He doesn't fall for much. Okay, last hope, B12. If B12 doesn't work, then I'm out. Actually, it doesn't matter. I'm out anyway. Thanks for the game. That was... That was a pretty good game. I just, yeah, I mean, I made a lot of mistakes. This was fun. I felt really good coming out of the opening. This was premature, I feel. I should have just waited with this. Grabbed like a center point or something, made a large moyo. Made this cut really dangerous for him, so that he couldn't just push straight up. So, but still, up to here, I'm still feeling really good. I still feel like this is a good result for black. So up to here, like I don't think G13 should have done as well as it did. G13 should have died. I just didn't handle it very well is all. I think I probably should have done this. Like, these stones are not really in any danger. Right. No threat there. And yeah, I completely misunderstood what this move was aiming to do. I didn't really catch the intent to play here. I only thought about this. I didn't think about this. So that was just really well done. And then after this, it's a tough road. I probably should have just gone here and try to win this ko directly, like to make the second eye. But I still underestimated the risk. And there you have it. Really cool game, though. Yeah, playing a bunch of good games tonight. Okay, thanks for watching. Sorry, I went 0-2 today. Better luck next time.